Hello and welcome. My name is Olga Chwa, and we're gathering tonight for a class of Astroyoga. And we'll acknowledge that the sun has been in Sagittarius. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. As we come into our breathing practice of breath work, working on a balancing breath this evening, a breath to balance the right and the left. And we'll get there in just a moment. You might have some more movements to do that your body might need to experience, and you might be ready to transition into a softer, quieter place where we have the opportunity to watch the breath and to be with the breath, to focus on the breath. And that might take a moment. It might take a moment of settling, of figuring out a new relationship with a pillow or a blanket. There's no rush here as you come into your station for breathing practices. And you'll be invited to be aware of the breath in the nose and the nostrils. And you'll be guided to follow that breath through the nose to the point inside the head where the two flows of breath meet. And so sometimes it's very clear. One nostril is clearly more open than the other. And sometimes it's not so obvious. So before we get too deep into the awareness and the practice, you might just take a moment to check in and feel whether you can discern which of the nostrils is more open for you at this moment. And if one is clearly more open, let's call that side number one. And then the side that's a little more closed is side number two. If that's true in your body, if one side is more available, that'll be side number one. And if it's not so clear, if they're both kind of open or both kind of stuffed, the left side will be number one. You'll go left first if it's not clear. And if you have a clear one, then the open one is number one. We'll get there in just a moment, and that might change in the few minutes between here and there as I invite you to just get comfortable, coming into your situated place and position to be a witness, to be a watcher of the breath. And the arms might be resting somewhere comfortably on the sides, and they might even be placed on the body if you so like to feel the physical movement of the breath in your flesh, in your abdomen, in your chest. And letting the breath move through the body as you witness, as you watch. Establishing an awareness of the natural breath, establishing the witnessing of the breath that comes and goes. The arrival and the departure of the breath. Ongoing. Take a moment to notice the breath at the nose. Nothing special to do, no effort, witnessing. How is the nose breathing at this moment? Can you feel the two flows of breath, those two passageways that meet together at a point somewhere inside of the head? Feeling that movement. Notice if one side is more open than the other. And that might be true in this moment as it was a moment ago. It might have changed. Practicing a few minutes here of alternate nostril mental breath, mental alternate nostril breath. So side one being the more open side, or the left side if that's unclear. Breathing in side one, the awareness moves up the edge of the nose to the center of the head, and then outside number two. Coming in, number 2, and out, number 1. So each round is 2 inhales and exhales, 2 breaths. And the mind follows this inverted V, up and over and up. One side and the other and the one. Just mentally following the movement of the breath from the nose, inside the head, from inside the head to the edge of the nose. And that might feel good. That might be a place to keep the awareness, or the awareness might expand to the whole body, letting the breath move from the foot on side 1 up to the crown of the head, and then out side 2. And the breath moves in side 2 and out side 1. An alternate nostril breath through the whole body. The whole body as part of the breath. The left and the right joining together, collaborating, cooperating. The right and the left. And allowing that to become a part of the awareness, allowing that breath to just be. Release the effort, release any images. Be here in the natural breath and the awareness of this moment. Remember where you are. Remember the room, the space. Listen to the sounds around you. Take a moment to check in with yourself, asking once again, how do I feel now? Notice anything that's changed in this time together. How do I feel now? What's different? And what do I need now? What do I need next? As this day continues onward, unstoppable, in time's movement, making a little decision of what's next for you, and you might stay where you are, and you might return, and you might emerge. You might emerge with a deepened breath, little movements, moving the tongue in the mouth, moving the toes, the fingers, little movements to awaken. Again, bringing the hands together and rubbing them together to warm up the hands and giving the eyes that warmth. Spreading that warmth through the details of the forehead. Maybe massaging the ears a little bit if that feels good, tugging on the earlobes and the sides of the ears, moving up and back down. Oh. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for spending this time doing whatever you need to do for yourself, for your body, with the guidance that I offer here as a sidekick suggestion. And I welcome you every Monday and Wednesday around this time. The details are all on my website, and that's olgachwa.com. And our class is complete. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and leave a comment about your experience. And while you're here, please subscribe to my channel and opt in for notifications to catch the next class I upload. And then head over to olgachwa.com to join in a live event or to work one-on-one with me. I'm here to help.